this dilemma with the tailgate of how it's going to fit and which one to use and so on is yeah, continues. So I've got the old bodywork out and put that back on just to have a look, and that's thrown up an issue with the bumper brackets. Now, you know, it was nice and centralized, but it meant they were out. So the one I'd put on wouldn't line up with the bodywork. Not the end of the world, but I thought we ought to get it, you know, corrected. So I've cut it off to try and sort that out and get it lined up. But it doesn't line up very well at all, because the bracket doesn't appear to be straight. You know, it doesn't. You know, it should load up and go in straight, as it were. But anyway, in light of that, I've made a jig up. So that's a proper jig, which will fit it, and then I can try and centralise everything. But yeah, I think that should be our centre point, shouldn't it? Through there, where the boot button goes. And we've got 148 that side, and we've got sorry, we've got what did I say? 458 that side, and 495 this side. I'm going to say that again. 485, 495. So 10 mil over that way. Whereas I centralised these, which meant it was over this way a bit, so it didn't load up nicely. But obviously it won't load up nicely if it's out like that, won't it? So I'll have a think about that. But you can see the problem I've got. Well, I've got to remake the rear bodywork because it's all been got at. But you see all these pop-reared in bits like that, and you see someone's letting a piece through there. So that's completely in the wrong, you know, wrong place, and you know, terrible rivets. It's horrible. Yeah, this thing was all covered in Bondo, so we can see there issues there. And then when we come to this side, someone's let a piece in there, haven't they? Look, so they've let a whole bit in there, which is a bit troubling, isn't it? And on top of that, we go here. We've got a problem here, haven't we? So they've done something there, and then that's the amount of Bondo that was on this whole car, you know, well, on the rear of it, you can see. So there's not much left of this, so it's pretty shocking, isn't it? Which is why I've got to make rear, you know, whole rear clip. I'll save the filler area. I'm sure I can take that out and let it in. We'll see, we'll see. So plenty to do. But right now I'm going to, you know, try and sort this business out. That's what I'm working on. Get this lot right. But yeah, we can see some of this nastiness in here. So there you go, you see it? See what I mean? So where they've let that panel in, and then these little, you know, pop riveting plates and things along here, along this edge, and then some welding, and there you go, look at that bit of weld there where they let that bit in. There you go. Now I might say the factory welding is a bit untidy. Clearly that's not factory. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. And this wing actually isn't too bad, apart from the top edge. Well, the rear's nasty there and that top edge, but you know, I've got to do all the apertures. They're all split anyway, so it might be I just make another wing. You know, time I've messed around fixing that, I might as well make one. Now I know it's nice to keep originality where you can, but you know, comes a point where you think, well, don't bother. Yeah, there you go. So that's what's going on. But there's lots of problems with this tailgate. You see all these pop rivets in here. Actually, they're not pop rivets. I think they're not pop rivets. They're that's where it's been leaded over the spot welds. But through here, it's pop riveted on this area. You see in here. So it's been really got at, which is, you know, one of the other issues. So I'm going to start with centralising everything. Try and get it all to sit central, and then see what we got, I think, and work back from there. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing, isn't it? What do you reckon? I reckon that's a bit ugly, that lot, but I'm sure I can sort it out. I think this would all happened in Venezuela, you know, when it had these crashes. This is all to do with putting that stuff right, I reckon. But that Bondo was when it moved up into California, because it had a repaint then. So I think it was them that covered it in Bondo. Although obviously clearly would have had some in it before. Although saying that, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was, you know, maybe they just repainted it straight over what was there. Maybe that was what was underneath it. Who knows? Lovely to find out more about it though, wouldn't it? I did think about contacting the local papers, you know, in Caracas to, you know, see if they had any archive about Maggioli and, you know, and his Maserati, because, you know, I would have thought it would be newsworthy, one of these arriving. You know, if it was through a local dealer, they might want to promote it somehow. And the fact that it was this famous Italian race driver, you know, I'd have thought it would make news, but, you know, I can't imagine anyone's going to be very interested in that at the minute. They've got far too many problems of their own at the minute, haven't they, out there? But maybe one day in the future, when the world settles down a bit. Let's hope it does.